Good morning, everyone. Today we'll see effects of communication. First, we'll see the definition for communication. I quote, "The process of communication involves exchanging facts, ideas, opinions, or emotion between two or more persons." Close quotation by Newman and Summer. It is a sum of all things one person does when he wants to create an understanding in the minds of others. Business communication. William Scott defined business communication as administrative communication. It's a process which involves the transmission and accurate replication of idea ensured by feedback for the purpose of enlightening actions which will accomplish organizational goals. The last definition covers four aspects of administrative communication as follows. The sender's ability to transmit his own ideas accurately, the receiver's mental ability to get the same idea, accurate replication, the feedback or the receiver's response, eliciting action which will help to achieve the goal. The process of communication involves a series of stages. An idea arises in the mind of the sender which he wants to share. The sender encodes the idea in the form of a message. The sender chooses some medium channels put across the message. The receiver receives the message. This one is elaborate the effective communication cycle. First, communicate, and receiver will get the message and he will send that feedback to the sender, and that's how this effective communication works. Methods of business communication. Business methods of communication can be broken down into different categories. They are electronic communication, non-electronic communication, written communication, verbal communication. There is some crossover with these terms, as written communication will be either electronic or non-electronic. Electronic methods of communication. There are many different types of electronic communication. They include email, text messaging, voice, and video calls. Non-electronic methods of communication. Non-electronic business communication includes face-to-face meetings and physical copies of documents such as reports, payslips, and invoices. Methods of written communication. As mentioned above, we can have written forms of communication in both electronic and non-electronic formats. Methods of verbal communication in business. There are many forms of verbal communication, methods of communication used in business, including meetings and job interviews, presentations and some training, conversations between employees. These are the 7 C's of communication. We'll see what are the 7 C's in the upcoming slides. First one, clarity. Be clear about the goal of the message and the purpose of the message. Present one idea at a time, making it easy for the recipient to understand. Don't leave them guessing what the message is about and having to fill in the gaps themselves. Set a goal or outcome for what you want to communicate and work towards that. Conciseness. Keep to the point and keep it short and simple. Don't use unnecessary words. Use 2 words where 1 will do or 6 sentences where 3 will do. Don't repeat the same point in different ways. This will also make any communication more engaging and easier to understand. Concrete. Be clear, not fuzzy, or ensure there is enough detail to get the message across, but not too much so that the recipient will be lost and that the message is factual. Adding too much noise around your main point and means these are missed. Make sure your main points and the conclusion and any conclusion are clear to the recipient. Correct. Check the information you are providing is accurate, and in written communication ensure it is a free form of grammatical and spelling errors. Check the technical part of your content are understandable by the person receiving the information. Preparation will help here to make sure you can be sure about what you are communicating or have a chance to read what you have written. Coherent. Make sure your message flows well and it laid out logically. The points you make should all be linked to the main point and should help you to deliver the objective you originally set out to achieve. Make sure the tone of the message is the same throughout. Consider using a structure for your communication to help here. Complete. Ensure the recipient has everything they need to understand your message and take action if needed. If action is needed, ensure your message includes a call to action. Also ensure that any specific details are clear and included. Don't leave the recipient with lots of questions to ask. Think about how you will check for understanding. For example, you could ask questions to check their understanding. Courteous. Your message should be polite, friendly, professional, open, and honest. Think about your message from the recipient's point of view and you are empathetic towards their needs. This will help you to deliver the message in a way that easy to understand and buy into. I hope you have understood the effective communication and business communication and 7 C's of communication.